Gotta be extra careful today. Gotta be extra careful. I got the fire on the board. Alright. But as you can kind of tell, it is a very rainy day. My friend just published her book for free. You gotta go back a couple videos to check that out. Free publicity. But Alright, welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the spiritual bandits. Because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. As always, Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes and pictures. What's up, Bandit? It's filled with quotes and pictures. Some of the quotes you may have heard before, some of the quotes I heard in conversation. But it has a quote, my response to the quote, and on the other side, it gives you a chance to journal as you go on your own path of self-discovery, discovering who you are, why you think and feel the way you do, anything that you got going on, you have a space to jot down ideas. And so the manifestation is, when we see each other, you can sign my book, we can take a Polaroid together. If I smoke a cigar, the cigar band goes in there. Anybody around us can sign in and take in. And so, Tangential Thoughts version 1 and Tangential Thoughts version 2. Tangential Thoughts version 2. No, I'm blessed. I'm good. It might sound that way. I'm not sure why it sounds that way. Just maybe because it's the way it's set up in the car. Does it still sound that way? If not, it's raining as well, so the rain might attribute to that. The rain's going on in the background. And so, but I'm good. I'm happy. Today, I'm just gonna, what hit me was to do a video, do a live if I can. So I was like, and as a quote, it don't make a sound? Oh well. So, as the quote said the other day, if you can, then do. You do it just because you can do it. And I'm hyped. So at some point, I'm gonna get some new visuals. I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the process of rushing anything. I wait until it's time to take action, until it's time to move. And yesterday, okay, so 2 weeks ago, a guy, he had bought me a shirt and a cigar. And then when I seen him the day before yesterday, he said, I got some shoes, man. I got some shoes I think you would like. And so I seen him yesterday, and he was like, excuse the presentation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't had no box in it. But he's like, you know, I never wore them, but I feel like this your style. You can rock this. And so he gave me these shoes. And me being me, I threw them right on. And so, and it does add to the aesthetic and it adds to the visual. So what I'm gonna do with these is, of course, I'm gonna put them in my next video. Like my next video that I got coming up, well, that I'm thinking about now, I gotta focus on not just, but low-key just the shoes, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna edit my next video. I'm gonna set the visuals up so I'm gonna just change my shoes. Cause the shoes, my shoe game is tough right now. And dude just came through and blessed me with these. So I just like, you gonna see these shoes, you gonna see the boots that I got on now. I spray painted those up. I got those some Yeezys in there, got those some Supremes, I got my Nike Supremes, I got some J's, I got some dress up shoes. I'm gonna just change my shoes and I'm gonna keep my outfit the same. That's the next visual. The next visual, I'm waiting for my cigar though. I want my cigar, but the only thing, I'm gonna keep the same outfit on. I'm gonna just change the shoes. And I'm like, yo, that's all I'm gonna do in the whole edit. The whole edit is I'm gonna keep the same outfit on. It's probably gonna be easy just to wear all black and then just change the shoes up because that's gonna go with everything. That's gonna go with everything. That's lit. That's lit. So, just like that, thinking on the spot, freestyle. All right, so that's the intro. Now let's go ahead and jump into the tarot portion. So I'm gonna start with this love deck because keep forgetting it. So I'm gonna start off with it first. All right, so starting with the love deck, this rose deck. First two cards I read intuitively. First one is the energy that needs to be let go of. Second one is the energy that should be kept. And the last one is the energy that needs to be learned. All right. Energy that needs to be let go of is the liberator. And so once you found a way to liberate yourself and free yourself, after that, it's a time to ground yourself and build a new foundation. So once you've freed yourself from a person, place, or a thing, now it's time to go ahead. This is energy that needs to be let go of. Once you free yourself, now it's about going ahead and finding a way to ground yourself, stabilize your conditions. Here you go. You're going to learn your lesson one day. Keep on, see her on the phone. All right, next. Energy that needs to be kept. The energy that needs to be kept. All right. So it literally goes from the 27, the liberator is 27, to 26, the ruler. So like I said, you free yourself, and now you set yourself up and you become king, you become ruler in your own new land. Nice. And so we got 27, 26. It'd be crazy if 25 came out. But what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? The last one is the energy that needs to be learned. This last one is the energy that needs to be learned. Nah, she fell asleep first this time. Okay, we winning. There's a win. My man got a win. You should have made sure you daggone, what I say? You want to screenshot her. Something. Or get her to start talking. You know what I'm saying? When you start, because then they say when you go, being super sleepy and close to sleep is close to like physically is almost like the same symptoms of like being drunk or high or something. I forget. I read that somewhere. Don't quote me on it. All right, last one. Energy that needs to be learned. I want 25. So we got 26, 27, which is a 9. 26, that's an 8. And then we got the energy that needs to be learned is the creator. 21, which breaks down to a 3. The energy that needs to be learned. So let's go ahead and read that. I definitely want. I got these candles lit. They gotta be in the visual. There. All right, number 21, the creator. Something that may let me read it this way. Something that may have seemed out of your control could be a lot easier for you to deal with. You may even find a resolution. Better times are indicated. Better times ahead are indicated. And the chance to do something meaningful. This is particularly true of work and close relationships, as they may step up their intensity and meaning in your life. Stability. Remember I said, the energy that needs to be let go of is the liberator. And then once you free yourself, you got to figure out a way to ground yourself and stabilize yourself. Said that already. And then the energy that needs to be kept was the ruler. And now what energy needs to be learned is the creator. Stability also promised at the moment. But be careful of obsessions and addictions. The creator can make order from chaos, and they know how to express themselves in ways that easily stir the hearts of others. The question, are you creating an authentic life? What do you need to do or not do to achieve this? So when I met the guy the other day, he talked about reinventing himself. He said, I've reinvented myself 4 times, and I know people who've never even done it once. And it's phases in life. And you got to be able to. So for me, I've been a teacher. I've been a student. I've had straight A's. I got a 4.0. I had a full ride scholarship. I had full scholarships here and there. I went to grad school, did that, got my master's degree. And so now, and I taught for 7 years. But I'm in this process of reinventing myself. And it's like, he said, the dude looked at me and said, man, if I was to die today, I'd be comfortable. I said, now, if I was to die, I would want people to say, yo, he was an artist. He was the greatest artist ever. I don't want people to die and say, oh, he was a teacher. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? If you was to die, what are people going to say about you? How are they going to talk about you? And it's like when you come into this world, they tell you who you are. If you live long enough, they'll remind you who you were. Man, it's about reinventing yourself. You got to be able to have courage and have faith to reinvent yourself. Guess what? Not chicken butt, chicken fry. All right, you learning the jokes. You learning the jokes. All right, so if I had to make a guess, you had your rap, you had it in your head. Then you said you wrote it down. So now, I'm guessing you made more progress. But the question is, are you creating an authentic life? What do you need to do or not do to achieve this? You see how it's laid? Not do? Like maybe I don't need to be doing this. Instead, I need to be doing more of this, creating an authentic life. What do I need to do or not do? Are you creating an authentic life? And these the shoes bro gave me. Bro gave me these shoes. I fell for it again. I ain't falling for them more. Bro gave me these shoes. He was like, man, I think these your style. I walked home with it. That's why I got the little dirt on it. But I also didn't. I knew I would like the visuals. I didn't want to make it look too clean. So I walked home in the Jaints. He had never worn them. Gave them to me, but it matched the Jaint. If I'm calling this the Graffiti Jungle, with the mobile art museum, the dog, the snake, the betta fish. If this is the aquarium/zoo graffiti jungle, and it's an art museum, these match. These go. These go. All right, next, we're going to move to the Archeo deck. And the Archeo deck is archetypes. So there are different personalities within inside each of us. There's different parts of us. And so those different parts are better suited at certain times. Those certain parts of us are best suited at certain times. They all right. I'm about to throw them on. The next visual that I make, I'm going to keep the same outfit on, and all I'm going to do is just change the shoes. I'm going to wear some dress shoes. I'm going to wear some casual shoes. I'm going to wear some fly shoes. I'm going to just change the shoes with the same fit. I ain't going to change the fit because I got to figure out a way to show off the shoes. You know what I'm saying? The shoe game is tough. All right. So what part of us will best suit us for today? What part of us will best suit us for the day? What part of us will best suit us for the day? And bro gave me those for free, man. So that's tough. All right, first one we got is the Grace card. When the Grace card comes out, this is about working with the energy and naturally using your own natural talents, gifts, skills, and ability. You're not fighting against the water. You're going with the flow of the water. When the wave comes in, you're not fighting it. You're going with it. So we got the Grace card. Which part of us needs to show up for today? Which part of us needs to show up for today? All right. Now, this came out in the external influence, but today's coming out for us. And so there's a combative energy, especially when You know what I'm saying? There are bullies, and then there's an energy to combat the bully. And so with the Lion card coming out, this is a card of protection from authoritative rule. And so when people try to control you or dictate what you got going on, what you're saying and doing, there's a part of you that should be able to stand up for yourself and say, hey, what I'm doing and saying is not affecting anybody physically. I'm not hurting nobody with what I'm saying and doing. So why are you trying to stop me from creating? You got to be able to stand up for who you are and what you're saying and stand on your word. So we got the Grace card, we got the Lion card, and what's next? What is it? What part of us will best serve us for today? And then we got the wolf. The wolf to the lion, and you know me, the wolf is my animal spirit, you know what I'm saying? So the wolf is about deep intuition and wisdom, and the wolf conserves energy. It doesn't waste any energy. The wolf is in an area for a certain period of time. It uses the resources there and makes sure everybody is good. And if it's going to move from a location, there's a reason. It's intentionality. And again, it's like intentional intuition. My intuition's telling me to move, then I move. But it's not wasteful energy. I actually need to read this. That was the last one for us. We have the lion and the wolf both popping out. I'm not even sure if a lion and a wolf are, because wolves are closely related to dogs, but I'm not sure how. But I feel like a lion is more like feline, like a cat. I'm not sure. Let me read something from the wolf. Let me see what the wolf got to say. Cause I just be talking. Nah. I think that's what I got from here. Let me see. The wolf is actually the last one too. The wolf is the last one. I didn't look at the page number. I think it was 127. Look what I wrote down. The wolf, primal instinct. Your wants equal your needs against society. That's what I wrote down. All right, so the attribute behind the wolf card. The wolf will not allow you to be neutered or let you become estranged from your animal nature. By acknowledging him, you are not giving up on humanity. You are accepting your core's origin. The wolf gives you back your instincts and helps you resist the constraints placed upon you by polite society. When you are lost, confused, blinded by light, or stumbling through the dark, the wolf will be your guide. All paths are known to him, no matter the terrain, forest, plain, or wasteland. The wolf has traveled that byway before, but if you wish his assistance, you must first lose fear of his animal nature and you're squeamish around death and desire. Accept the wolf for who and what he is and never try to tether or chain him. Walk beside him. Mimic his footsteps. Grow your senses and avoid pointless noise. Together we are all half wolf or werewolves, and we should neither suppress our hungers nor let them run amok. Wolf has no need to be taken into society's bosoms. He hunts and mates for vitality's sake. His wants and his needs aren't in contradiction. Though an individual creature, his brother and sisters will come to his side in a blinking of an eye if needed. So this time, what stuck out to me this time? The wolf gives you back your instincts, helps you resist the constraints placed upon you by polite society. When you are lost, confused, blinded by the light, or stumbling through the dark, the wolf will be your guide. Accept who he is, who and what he is, and never try to tether or chain him. And so I like both of those. And you see it's coming up, and it came up with the lion card. It came up with the lion. So both of these came out today. These were the first three energies that we shouldn't try to embrace in the body. We got the wolf, which refers to not being chained down. You can't tether him. You got the lion, which talks about resistance from authoritative rule. He protects the used and abused. Well, I should say the misused and abused. And then lastly, it was the grace card, which is working with the energy and not fighting it. And so either one of these, right? I don't think you, well, except when a lion needs to attack or eat, but you don't see them as provocative animals. You know what I'm saying? They don't draw too much attention to themselves. That's why I'm saying with this one popping up, that grace card, this is about also your own talents and your skills and abilities. You still got to be able to protect and stand up for yourself. That's why this lion card is here. And at the same time, your wants and your needs are the same. They're synonymous. And people can't chain you down. And so neither one of these, like, you're not going to, have you ever seen a lion on a chain? I haven't. Not in its natural habitat. And neither with the wolf. And so there's this energy of, there's an energy of going with the flow. Being able to stand up for what we're creating. Because, and not allowing anyone to chain us down, not following society's rules, and going after what we want. So those were the energies for us. Those were the energies for us. The next 6, I don't know why the fire is low. I might have to get some new candles. Might have to get some new candles in this joint. All right. The next 6 are external influences and factors. The next 6, so those first ones are for us. Those first ones are for us. We got the wolf and the lion, though. We got the wolf and the lion, and then the grace. And so those primal instincts, natural ways that you say, that come up to defend yourself, to protect yourself, and at the same time, set yourself aside from society's rules. Breaking free. We had to liberate it. That came out in the past energy. All right, so, and this comes over top. And all of those in the middle, all of those that right there are was the energy that need to be kept, the ruler. That came out in the middle. All right, so next, I'm gonna need to get a bigger board. I'm gonna get a bigger board. They hold all these cards. All right, as the spread gets bigger and bigger, the message gets bigger and bigger. All right, so external influences and factors. We got the alchemist, using what you have to create your world. External influences and factors. Metamorph card, which is a card of change, and it's just going through phase, going from one phase of life to another as you reinvent yourself, as you recreate yourself. And yes, you went through one part of life. Now it's about entering into a different phase. It's just a phase, a chapter of life, carrying through any past lessons as you step into the dark and gain your wings. So yeah, that's dope. That's dope right there. You see, new world, creating a new world with what you have, and then stepping right into it. What are the external influences and factors? What are the external influences and factors? And then we got this trickster, energy. And whenever the trickster comes out, as always, what's plan B? Plan B is to find another way to make plan A work. And as you're experimenting and you're going throughout life, it's like, okay, I tried this. If it doesn't work, I'm not changing the goal. The goal is still to get to a certain place. It's just I might have to get there a different way. The trickster pops up. The trickster's going to throw that curveball at you, and you can either take on two mindsets. You can say, oh, well, it wasn't for me, and get defeated, or you find another way to keep going. So we got 3 more external influences factors. Like yesterday, the trickster energy came out when I was just doing my read, and I kept losing signal. It was like, oh, shoot. But it was like, I just had to move the phone to catch a better signal. All right. Next, we got the moon cat. The moon cat is wandering throughout the night. And so I don't know how cool it is or whatever, but for the past 3 days, I had either my pastor dropped me off at the cigar shop, and each day he was like, yo, just call me to pick you up. I never called him to pick me up. I always walk back. So I've been walking at night and just being up under the stars. And I don't know, it's because there's something that I still want to like. Then it doesn't exist. If you don't believe in miracles, then it just doesn't exist for you because you don't believe in it. And so like the past few days, I've been taking a walk outside. I've been walking at night, taking a walk at night, and just soaking up some starlight. And that's what the cat does. The cat also marches to the beat of its own drum. You don't say that you can train a cat its own drum. You don't say that you can train a cat. You just let a cat be what it. You just let a cat be what it is. You let a cat do what it do. So you got the cat, you got the lion. It is. You let a cat do what it do. So you got the cat, you got the lion, and that's why I'm like, is a cat more of a lion or is a cat more of a dog? Etymology. That's for the scientists and the biologists. All right, 2 more. I like this card. Now, the only reason I like this card because when it comes down to pets and animals, I haven't had a bird yet. I've had a dog, I've had a snake, I've had a fish, all at the same time. And if I would have kept going on the wave, you would have saw me because I found a place where I can get a bird for cheap. I would have had a bird up in this bitch. You would have seen a bird in the Jeep. You want to see a bird in the Jeep? I still want to get a monkey too, but I heard the monkeys require, like so I'm not sure which one requires more attention, a dog or a monkey, but I've heard that monkeys require is like a baby that needs full time. Because a monkey, it's not even that they smarter than a dog, but it's the fact that physically, like arms, limbs, hands, they're physically more capable than a dog. Like, but like if Bailey was a monkey, oh, she would be off the chain. She'd be the smartest monkey in the world. I believe she might be the smartest dog in the world. She's super smart, but she's smart and athletic. She got a lot of qualities. So like, you know, sometimes when somebody's like so versatile, it's like, well, how can it be this, and this? That's what Bailey is. Bailey's like the best overall round dog because she's a Greyhound and a Labrador. So she just like mixed with like that's a crazy combination. But anyway, the falcon. The story behind the falcon is that you send the falcon up, the bird scopes out the ways of the land. It sees the storm before you do. It sees the mountain, the valley, the ditch. It sees everything, those pitfalls before you do, and it reports back to you. Now, you're on ground. You still have to travel. You see the compass? You still got to get to your destination, but the bird has already alerted you to what's coming up ahead. And then last one. And now we got the warrior. Here. Now the warrior, again, when you talk about being civilized, civilization doesn't necessarily strike you as going out to war and trying to conquer everything and everybody. So when they talk about civility, you never hear about Egypt, right? You never hear about Egypt, which is one of the greatest nations to ever exist. You don't hear about people trying to conquer Egypt. You hear about Yeah, no. You never hear about Egypt trying to conquer people. You hear about everybody trying to conquer Egypt to see what the gypsies got going on. See what the magic and the fuss is all about. Now, the warrior card pops up. You see his armor here, but you don't see his sword. You don't see his weapons here. But he will defend. I call this Mr. Invincible. If I wrote it in my book, that's what I wrote down from this. This is Mr. Invincible. He protects what he has. He protects, and that's when he needs to. If the occasion arises, he will protect and defend. So there's a lot of protective energy here, because we had the lion and the wolf, but we had grace with our lion and wolf here. We had grace with the lion and the wolf there, and then over here on the outside. So it seems a little bit of trickster energy on the outside. We see a new world popping up. There's a lot of animals here. A lot of animals here. That's one thing I will say. This is the Graffiti Jungle. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Even my first tarot card has an animal on it. It's the it has the fin of the first fish I ever caught. It has the fin of the first fish I ever caught on it. And then I took a Polaroid the next day. Actually, I took a Polaroid the same day, but I think I was moving so fast and I was hype that I was rushing to go get a cigar to like celebrate my achievement. And I think I took a whole bunch of Polaroids, and then I put them on the car, and then I drove off because I was trying to clean up, I think, or something like that. And I left them on the car, and I just drove off. I found one of them, but it wasn't one I wanted to keep. I went back like a couple of days later. I went back the same night, didn't see anything. I went back a couple of days later, and I saw one of them. So, man, if I could find those, that would be dope. All right. That was the Archeo deck. Main thing for us, I gotta make sure none of these things fall. I got this fire going. Main thing for us, we had the grace, the lion, and the wolf. I don't know how I can get a bigger flame off of this. The flame shouldn't go out. But, okay. All right, now we're gonna move to the tarot portion. It's just, well, the rain stopped. The rain has stopped, but still a little cold. All right. Let's just do the shadow deck. Let's do the shadow deck first. Usually I've been doing the, what's that thing called? I've been doing the PlayTime deck with the cartoons, but let's do the shadow deck. Because my shadow deck is at least the original tarot, but it has the black and white. All right, so let's move into the tarot portion. And ask, what is the advice for today? And what is the energy for today? What is the energy we should embrace? What frequency should we be on? What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? First card popping up is the Knight of Pentacles. So we got a court card, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is a dependable person. Someone we can trust and we can lean on. So we got the Knight of Pentacles. What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? And what is the energy for today? All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and now we got the Two of Wands. So Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this could refer to, this is about preparation and planning. To take over the world. That was one of my favorite cartoons when I was little, yo. Pinky in the brain. He said, what are we going to do today? Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. All right. And then next. What is the advice for today? And we see the lovers here. Now the lovers we have the Two of Wands. You see two people here. And so Wands is passionate, fiery energy, prepping and planning for a connection here. And this is major arcana, so outside of our control. But if it's going to be a love reading, it's okay. You got Knight of Pentacles, so that's a slow and steady person. Two of Wands, even with the Two of Wands, both of the wands are in alignment. They're both straight. They're in aligned here. And then now we got the lovers. And this is a connection. This is just a connection. So it could represent a relationship or just a connection. And these two people got to climb the mountain. That requires some trust. That requires some communication. Ooh, nah. At the bottom of that, we got the Page of Wands. So some more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And so we're going to move from the shadow deck to the PlayTime deck. Move from the shadow deck to the PlayTime deck. Move from the shadow deck to the PlayTime deck. And this is all right. I hope nothing else is. Not sure what that one was. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's add some clarification to this last part and finish up the reading and finish up this reading. So, let's add some clarification to this. Knight of Pentacles. All right. With the Knight of Pentacles, what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? All right, with the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Five of Wands. So more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Five of Wands is usually in the original tarot deck. There's more people here, and it restricts to competition. And so the thing about the Five of Wands is that it's not the Five of Swords. They ain't playing with swords, they're playing with sticks. And so it's competition, but it's a card of practicing and working. And so this is coming over top of that Knight of Pentacles. So there may be competition around this person. But as you see, even with that, there was trickster energy wrapped up in there. There was trickster energy wrapped up in there. And remember, with the trickster, it's just to see how committed are you going to be. Oh, and this is also over top of the Liberator as well. Then it was the Metamorph card going from one phase of life into another. And the Alchemist, a card of using what you have to create new worlds, new world order. And that with this Knight of Pentacles, there's Court card, person freeing themselves, and then there's competition around this. Competition around it, but if I just did a freestyle this morning on Instagram about competition, and I was like, if you could be any animal in the world, what would you be? I'd be a man. A hue man. Hue means color for the slow ones in the back. So in other words, I'd be a colored man. That was my freestyle this morning. I was like, cause you could win. Oh snap! Hold on. it was like you could win and they gonna ask you, they still gonna question how you won. So like Florida State, I think I don't even be watching TV and stuff for real. I just be picking up on stuff in conversation wherever I'm at, right? So apparently Florida State went 13-0 and didn't make it to the playoffs, which came at the committee. But it's not about it's not about winning. It's how, like in college football, it then comes down to how you win. Like those I think that goes into the power rankings, is that third. It's like, okay, yeah, you won. Did you barely beat them? Did you beat them by a lot? Was it easy or was it hard for you? Like, it's those things that come into factor. And so, but Florida State didn't get in. And so there's controversy about this, that, and the third, but people at the same time do recognize that Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, like Michigan, it's certain schools that are tough, Power 5, SEC, like they swing the real momentum of things. Like there's some top tier college programs and they heavy hitters. So if they got one loss on their record, that one loss, them being 12-1 is better than somebody being 13-0. Stuff like that. That's what be going on in the world. All right, next. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embody? Now we got this Two of Wands. So we got a lot of fire energy starting to pop up now. We got a lot of fire energy, a lot of commitment. You had the Two of Wands and the Lovers. Next, Eight of Swords. We got the Eight of Swords. Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And with this Eight of Swords, it's about this mental imprisonment, entrapment, not being able to see a way out. That's why it has the blindfold on. Doesn't see a way out and thinking that there's only one way to skin a cat when there are multiple ways to get out of here. It's just you got to take the blindfolds off, free yourself out this mental constriction out of you. Your thoughts, your own thoughts are in your way. This is your own thoughts being in your way. And so freeing your mind to find a way out. All right, last one. What is the advice for today? And this is clarifying the Lovers here. This is clarifying the Lovers. Clarifying the Lovers. All right. Now, the Page of Wands did show itself at the bottom of the shadow deck, and now it officially pops up here. So now with the Page of Wands, more fire energy. We had the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and now this Page of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag, but this talks about, you see how he's not in this one. In the original tarot deck, he's at least looking at the wand. In this one, he's not even looking at the wand and the power that he has and what he can create. So this is younger, playful energy and needing to have fun and create and take action on inspiring passions and creative projects. So that's nice. That coming over top of the Lovers, that's nice. And both of the court cards came up on opposite ends. So the Knight of Pentacles and Five of Wands came out on this side, and the Lovers and Page of Wands came out on the other side. And we do see the Two of Wands right there in the middle. Had the Two of Wands right there in the middle. So that was a good read. So I will be taking a break. What am I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a break and just sit back and, you know what I'm saying, vibe out for the rest of the day. Until, yeah, I'm just chilling like a villain. So like what I mentioned earlier, I do know what I want my next visuals to be. See, here goes that Page of Wands here. I know I want my next visuals to be, but I'll wait until I receive the right circumstance or energy to take action. So yeah. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh. Matter of fact, oh, you haven't this already, there are visuals linked in the description. Share those, like those, comment on those. I really do think that we have the potential to become a Grand Theft Auto character, yo. I'm about to be a Grand Theft Auto character. You know what you know what's simple? I'm like, it's a simple visual, right? No, cause I've been looking at I've been putting a lot of time and energy. Like, the visuals I've been making, bruh. Look at any of my last visuals, man. Even though all I gotta do is walk outside and come to the Jeep, I've been really like going hard on these visuals. Watching other people, Shorty did say she had got over whatever many, she got whatever. And all she did was put up her mirror or put up a picture or something. Now, granted, she had a fat ass. So, bitch, let's not act like there won't more in this visual. You know what I'm saying? She was talking like, yo, all she did was put up a picture and put up a mirror and they got all these views, whatever. But I'm like, bitch, you still got a fat ass. So niggas was looking at that shit while you put up this fucking mirror. But I'm gonna try it. Even like the visual I just said, right? This visual of me just, but I still gotta figure out the right angle. I gotta figure out what it is, cause I know in Grand Theft Auto, you can sit there and change your, you know how you be changing. I have to put some stuff together. Yeah, and the reason I'm saying this because it's a mirror in my pastor house I can use. And I'm trying to think, because I could easily put a couple of fits together, but I want to show off the shoes. So right now I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to show off shoes for real. If I kind of want to show off the fit, but if not, I don't know. Because it's not like, well, these are only, dude just gave me these. You know what I'm saying? Dude just gave me these, but me putting a little visual together, just changing fits in the mirror. Real simple, right? That should be slight. That should be slight. But I don't even feel like doing that, Joe. I don't feel like doing it. That didn't make me excited. That didn't make me excited just now. I don't know, that's just weak. That's weak, bruh. I'm not about that. I don't like the easy stuff, bruh. The easy stuff is just too easy. It's so easy to stand in front of a mirror and change clothes. That is easy as crap. Y'all should have seen, man, that's what, I should do? I should show y'all the behind the scenes of me editing that, and I low-key got the footage, right? I low-key have the footage. I got all the behind the scenes. I got all the behind the scenes. So I need to, I think if anything, that's what I might do next. And, well, I'll probably edit it or do something. Now, you don't want to edit it. It's just a behind the scenes, raw footage, raw content. So, the reason I'm saying it, because I wanted to be like, Yeah, I need to melt all this extra wax off. But I got all the. I don't have all of them. I got some of them though. Especially like especially the shorts that I'm like super proud of and whatnot. I still have those behind the scenes footage. Like I just didn't delete those. I was like, man, if you could see like this 15 seconds, or I mean 15 minutes, how I edited and mashed it up into whatever seconds. Yeah, that's literally what I did. It took me 15 minutes, one shot though, changing outfits 3 times. I still got the footage for how I did that jump. Behind the scenes to the footage. Well, okay, the only thing I'm thinking about now is how do I link it so that it's um yeah, it's like if I'm posting the behind the scenes, it's like what am I oh, I would just have to say, hey, here, go watch this video to see how all this was edited. No. They ain't ready for the behind the scenes yet. They ain't ready for the behind the scenes. All right, this is another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. Dang, bro. All right, I'm about to get off now. Okay. Priorities. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. It's Saturday morning. Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock where she at. So she just getting up. You know what I'm saying? She just getting up, brushing her teeth. You already 10 steps ahead. You already brushed your teeth, shower this and third. Whoop whoop. What you about to work on for today? Are you gonna do anything creative today? I'm telling them. It ain't like I'm in a rush to do anything. I really kind of. It's not that I'm. So I remember when I said, "Yo, I could have my own TV show, my own chat show." It was like, "Well, how could you keep it up?" I was like, I can still do it. I could do it every day and then take off on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even like pressed to make any visuals or do anything for real today. Like if I take off on the weekends, I take off on the weekends. I'll wait until how the energy goes, and go from there. There are some visuals I am looking forward to. I ordered a Cash App card, so that way I can just, when people send me Cash App, I can be able to just use the funds on the card. And so, but I got a new wallet, and I haven't used the wallet yet, but I'm gonna use it when I get this card. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the wallet. You getting exclusive content right now. I'm gonna show you the wallet that I'm gonna use in my next visual. So my next visual, you gonna see these shoes. It's really the Graffiti Jungle. Gotta check the fabric box. It's not that it's junky, but it's just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. All right. EST is better than CST, Eastern Standard Time. Central, I don't know what the CS is. It Central Standard Time? I thought if she in California, I thought it was Pacific or something like that. Oh, yeah, PST, yeah. All right. So I just found this though. This thing right here is, I ain't got a gun holder, but it's a phone holder. And the fact that I just found this, you might see this in the next visual too. It was so you don't gotta hold your phone no more, or have it in your pocket. You can have your phone on your like this, yeah. Whenever I get this in right, but you got your phone like this. I ripped it. I messed it up because it couldn't fit my new phone. It couldn't fit my new phone, but this my old phone right here. Hold up. How you fit this in the phone, man? What's this thing not working? How did I even get tied up? It's supposed to be like this. You're supposed to wear it like this. So you ain't gotta have your phone in your pockets or on your whatchamacallit. Your phone can be right here. But I can use this in the next visual. This the old phone. I don't even think. I don't think it worked no more. I think I fell in the pool, and this jank stopped working. I would have to charge it up, but this the old jank. But it used to have an astronaut on the back. So the fact that I found it, I'll use it in my next visual. But this the wallet. This the wallet right here. And it just go to the whole junk. That go to the whole aesthetic. With the Graffiti Jungel and this and that third, boom, boom, boom. I ain't put nothing in there yet. First card going in here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take my time. First card going in here is gonna be the Cash App card. First card going in here is gonna be the Cash App card. Come on now. For ID, I'm gonna put a Polaroid picture. For ID, I'm gonna put a Polaroid picture. I can show that. Like when they ask for ID now, all you see is my dogs. When they ask for ID now, it's my dogs. And when I take that out, it's another Polaroid picture. So for ID, I'm having a Polaroid in there. And my Cash App card. Yeah. So I'm gonna hide these. I'm gonna tuck these away. But you basically seeing the next fit. The next fit, now it's 2 pair of shoes. It might be 3. I'm gonna show off in the next video. It might be 3 pair of shoes. Well, it's 2 for sure that I want to show. 4, it might be 4. I don't know how many pair of shoes I want to show off. I want to show off my boots. Just because I be spray painting on these janks, I need to figure out another color to spray paint on it. But that, I got some army fatigue shoes and the dress shoes. I'm gonna show off all 3 of those. Kinda sorta, yeah. Plus the wallet. So we coming. Alright. Thank you for your time, energy, patience, and attention. I'll see you on the next episode.